Hi everyone, it is me, TheBetulaWitch, back at it again with another video, of course. So today we're going to talk about the Scorpio new moon and Jupiter in Sagittarius, which is yummy, yummy, yummy. So, Scorpio new moon. Scorpio is a sign of many things, as all of these signs are. So it's about sex, death, rebirth, really really interesting, really cool things. So um yeah, I think it was a very interesting new moon. I think it was a perfect new moon to also like kind of rake in this Jupiter Sagittarius energy, and also in a couple of days on the 16th of November, Venus is coming out of retrograde. And Venus, people always talk about Venus and love, 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 but Venus also controls monetary aspects as well. So when Venus comes out of retrograde with the Scorpio new moon and the Jupiter Sagittarius energy, I think it's about to be bomb. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Also, I think Mercury's going into retrograde, so if you have problems with that sign, with that, transit, I guess, sucks for you. um, I think especially like if you have, a lot of planets in Jupiter, but you also have issues the with Mercury in retrograde. I think that your transition into new things might be especially like rocky for you, but it's still going to be good because Mercury retrograde points to the areas that we need um, to enhance, to fix, to tweak, to tune up, to get ready so that we can be our greatest selves. That's all the Mercury retrograde is. It's like the hard slap in the face. That's like, excuse me, you see, here's all of these things that you need to fix, and your life would be better if you fix them. So if you could just do that, that'd be great. Like, I feel like that's pretty much the energy of Mercury retrograde. Anyways, now that I've tied that into everything and talked about Venus, I'm gonna go on back to the Scorpio new moon. So yeah, did I get everything? I'm just looking down at my little notes here. So yeah, Scorpio new moon is just new starts, times of transition. Again, Pluto ruling Scorpio, death and rebirth. Also, the way that this energy of Jupiter, Sagittarius, and Scorpio new moon is going to affect you depends on where these things are in your chart. If you have Jupiter and Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, some people have them in like, multiple houses, which is insanely lucky for them. Okay. Um, then yeah, that could be a really interesting thing. So yeah, again, Scorpio new moon, very clear cut. It's a good starting slate. Start over, and for things to be new, refreshing, exciting, enticing, interesting. Um, People get a little sexy around, what is that, sexy, sensual around Scorpio and the moon, which makes sense since it is again a sign that has to do um, with sex, and it's also a watery sign too, so it has a lot to do with emotions. This is going up after, yeah, after the Scorpio new moon, so you might have been, extremely emotional the day of that new moon as well, which is fine. We all go through it. It's all good. Now going to Jupiter and Sagittarius. So this Jupiter moved into Sagittarius November 8th, a couple of days ago, and I'm not sure how long it's going to be there. Jupiter is a big planet that moves a little slow, so it should be, excuse me, for quite some time, which is really, really interesting because it was just in, excuse me, it was just in Scorpio for a while, for like 13 months, I believe. So yeah, I'll make like probably a blog post and then just go like super in depth about all of these ideas that I have about all of this stuff. But Jupiter is a planet that is also associated with luck and money. Its home is Sagittarius. You know, it's kind of like you take a stance, you pull back that bow, you shoot that arrow, and you know, if you're shooting in the right direction with your dreams and your goals and aspirations, it's gonna be lit. Okay? So again, Jupiter will expand whatever house that it's in, and since Jupiter is in Sagittarius, I think it's going to expand many areas of our life outside of the house that it is in. Um, I said that. Yeah, so Jupiter and Sagittarius can also lead to new opportunities. So again, that new moon providing us with a clean slate, a nice time to purge and plan for what it is that we want in the future. If we're working on newer business plans, I think especially like once Venus comes out of retrograde November 16th, things will run a little smoother. There will be some bumps and hiccups with Mercury retrograde, especially if you don't have everything nice, down packed, and running smoothly already. You definitely will have some hiccups with that, but not to worry. It's all, again, just a learning experience. You do not have to be frightened and fearful and, you know, all in a tizzy about Mercury retrograde. Just take a breath in, take a breath out, and keep calm and move on. So, um, yeah, again, you know, better opportunities for employment, money making, new and better jobs and money flow. And yeah, so that's where my notes end. I'm super excited for this Jupiter in Sagittarius. I think that a lot of people are kind of tired of kind of things moving maybe a little bit slowly and working on lessons this year. A lot of people are like done with 2018. A lot of people were done with 2018 in March though. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are like super duper done with it now at this point. But I think it provides this, you know, new sign that Jupiter is in, will provide people a little rest, a little relaxation, a little beauty, a breather. I think especially like with Jupiter and Sagittarius, it is the time to think big. Okay, because if you think big, the Jupiter being its natural, expansive, I'm gonna push it all open self is going to greatly enhance and just shower you, shower your thoughts, shower your dreams, shower your visions, shower your businesses, your investments, everything like that. I think is really going to benefit and blossom and bloom with the bounty that Jupiter. I'm out of breath. I'm excited. Sorry. Yeah, everything is going to be benefited and blessed by the bounty that Jupiter will bestow upon us. I'm super excited. I can't wait. So let me see. Oh, and I thought it was really interesting too that Jupiter moved into Sagittarius on November 8th because it was a Thursday, and Thursday is also Jupiter's day. If you follow like any planetary timelines for when you do magic, then you might know that Jupiter is Friday's day. That's that no. That Thursday is Jupiter's day. So excuse me, in that regard too, I thought that it was very important, very amazing, really interesting, excuse me. That Jupiter moved into Sagittarius on that date. Yeah, I mean, like I said, just like, you know, really set the bar and, you know, of course, do the work at it, and prepare to have your mind blow, your expectations exceeded. Like, just be prepared to be not even allowed but encouraged to be great and to be your best self. Like, what else can I say? You know what I will do is, of course, a little oracle card reading about the energies of as it falls over of this time. So I will be using, going back to this, the Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. Yeah, I just had a thought about another deck. Sorry, you guys. Anyways, so some of the energy that's happening for us at this time. Some energy that we can really capitalize on. What is that going to be? Well, it's two. Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess, which this is not what I was expecting at all. From this deck, I was expecting like abundance of Sothis or something like that. But divine destiny, the path of the divine warrior, these are the two cards. So for me, this is saying that with this big, bountiful, beautiful energy that is coming through to us, we'll be hitting on the path that we should be. Divine destiny. Okay? We are being expanded, not, I guess, not just monetarily with Jupiter, but on a soul level, on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, coming back to ourselves and really finding ourselves. And can this come out? Yeah, finding ourselves and get in tune with who we are meant to be. And soul retrieval is deep soul healing. So again, for all of us to also take advantage of the blessings and the bounty that Jupiter has for us, we need to get in touch with ourselves. We need to be in tune with ourselves. We need to be happy and healthy little beings to be able to really maximize all of the effects that this transit is going to have on us. So soul retrieval, and I think soul retrieval is a really important card and is really tying into some of the things that I've been seeing with the readings that I have been doing here